It looks so peaceful, yet the Kurram agency has seen years of sectarian violence between Pakistani Shia and Sunni groups. The violence began in the 1980s. It was utter lawlessness for decades. Amongst the chaos of the last 3 years, though, the Pakistani Taliban moved into the Sunni areas and established a base just 30 kilometers from the border with Afghanistan. The violence escalated. Kurram was paralyzed, cut off from Afghanistan and the nearest large Pakistani city of Peshawar. The army was forced to act. Last December it moved in to clear the area and slowly, bit by bit, it took control. One of the key battles was for this place, Shashu. It's a network of pitch-black tunnels carved into the mountains, each one cold and muddy. These tunnels have a long history. They were used originally by the Afghan Mujahideen who were fighting across the border Soviet occupation of their country. Eventually the Pakistani Taliban took over these tunnels. Now the army say that they were used for training and for living purposes, but the army also say that people were brought here and tortured. The army are keen to show off their haul of weapons and training equipment. Among it all, a rope they say was used to tie torture victims to chairs. Other items include anti-personnel mines and arms.
Of course, we were surprised, but by the grace of God, now we are used to meet such type of resistance, and now such type of sophisticated weaponry doesn't make any difference to us, and especially the morale, of the Pakistan forces.
The army now claims that Kurram agency is free from active militancy. But others disagree.
These are not the complete way to smash and to eradicate all the Taliban and etc. from the Kurram agency. Yet we are working Taliban groups and other people. And sorry to say, some Muslim countries are supporting them.
On the face of it, Kurram's sectarian strife, which allowed the Taliban to enter the area, has died down. Both Shia and Sunni groups have made peace, the Taliban allegedly routed, and the army remains in place. But Kurram's a tiny part of the puzzle in the tribal belt of the northwest. An active army operation is ongoing in neighbouring Orakzai in South Waziristan, whilst North Waziristan, a place claimed by many to be the real hub of the Pakistani Taliban, remains untouched by the army. Proof enough that the Pakistani Taliban and its allies still have a base. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, Kurram Agency, Northwest Pakistan.